A Cards with Michael production. Fast breaks.
What's up, everyone? Cards with Michael with another Zendikar Rising Collector Booster Box opening. Today's is sponsored by Joe K. You might have seen him on Quest for the Jank Lord. Really fun YouTube channel. I'm giving them a shout out here. Their content is different. I really enjoy it though. It's really fun. I'll put a little link there, but it there's a focus on EDH as well. So if you like that kind of stuff, go check them out. And without further ado, let's get straight to this. All right, so Zendikar collectors, you're gonna see me do a little finance video actually. Sometime I think it's gonna be right after this, or a little bit after this. You know, I want to make sure the video gets a little bit of breathing room. But people have been asking me. People have been asking me about the expeditions and especially the foil expeditions. All right, so the non-foil expeditions at this point, the prices have really plummeted. All right, let's see what the first one is. It's a boom. Whoa, Joe, we got your Cavern of Souls. All right, that is the most valuable one at this time. It's also just really gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. All right, what is our second one? The non-foils have plummeted, and you know it's because there are shiny equivalents, the foil ones, and you're basically guaranteed one in every single box, draft box, and oh, we got a fetch land, beautiful. You're guaranteed one, and it just, you know, it makes sense that they plummet in value. I don't think that they truly will rise much again. It's just the nature of the beast. It's just the nature of the beast, guys. But with that being said, they still are very cool cards, and they're very playable, and they're played in a lot of formats. So it's not a terrible thing that these things go down in price. All right. If you're buying a lot of sealed product and you're always opening sealed product, yeah, it is a little sad. But think about it on the other side of the coin. Guys who want to play Magic, who want to collect Magic, you know, they have the game is more accessible for them. So it's always a double-sided sword, but I don't think it's a terrible thing. All right. And a lot of it is because, well, these collector packs, they're jammed with value, and economics say that if this sealed product is so jammed with value, the singles have to go down or the price of the box has to go up, right? And we're seeing both usually happen a little. All right, Throne of Makindi. We have our Extended Art Rare, Kargan Intimidator, Foil Rare, and our two Showcase cards. And look at that, a Lotus Cobra. Wow, it's so beautiful. Oh, man. All right. And then we have our Foil Showcase Common or Uncommon. This time it's a Skyclave Geopede. And a Tajuru Paragon is our Foil Extended Art Rare. Foil Extended Art Rares are a little bit not too snazzy, of course. We do want to see those Foil Expeditions, the Foil Mythics, and of course, anything that's a fetch land is just always beautiful. All right, here we have our commons and uncommons. Every single collector pack has all these foil commons and uncommons. From a finance perspective, it actually has also impacted foils in general. It used to be foil commons and uncommons, especially some of the more competitively viable ones, would actually have a premium, but nowadays they're about the same. They're literally about the same. It's like a 5% premium, sometimes a 10% premium, which is basically the same. All right, Felidar Retreat, Showcase Rare. All right. And Makindi Ox and an Inscription of Ruin, our foil extended art. All right, little cat beast insect token. All right, on to the next. Here we go. And I've been playing this format a little bit more in terms of limited. And the one thing I do is I keep playing Wizards and I keep losing. So maybe don't play Wizards. Green feels relatively powerful. I've read some draft guides and it's like, you know, I see mixed things, but don't be like me. Don't keep getting trapped into Wizards just because it's open. Or maybe do it. Maybe you guys are better at drafting than me. Boom! Whoa! Look at that! A polluted Delta. Get this token out of the way. All right, we'll sleeve up this. Oh man, this has been a great box opening already. We got the Delta, we got the Cavern of Souls, the Wooded Foothills. Let's. I mean, are we doing the 7 Expedition Challenge? I've only seen one other YouTube video with the 7 Expedition, so I think it's possible, but I think it's literally a fluke. I think it's just hard. And for those who are tuning in, never seen a 7 Expedition Challenge, check out my video number 6. I'll put a little eye over there. But the premise is we got to open 5 foil expeditions along with our 2 non-foil expeditions And that's the only way to satisfy the requirement. Now, if we can get most of them as fetch lands, that would be great, or Cavern of Souls. And here we have a Nissa of Shadowed Boughs. Oh, the art is just so amazing. Oh man. These full art cards just get better and better with every single set, in my opinion. Here we have a Scythe Cat and a Coral Helm Chronicler. Sure. And a little token. Alright, on to pack number 5. Another thing with these collector boxes, this is a really weird one. So I've been told that the supply for these round 1 collector boxes has been pretty narrow, and there's going to be more waves of it, right? But like the final waves of it, from what I understand, are coming in after, like, maybe Commander Legends, or maybe a little bit before Commander Legends. So what's up with that? Will there still be demand for this product at that time? Hey, we have our Clearwater Pathway, which happens to be the playmat of the day. My favorite is this guy riding that little Sky Manta. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, wouldn't you want to be doing that? I would want to be doing that. I would pay good money to ride a Sky Manta. All right. And boom, an Ondu inversion. All right. So I'm really curious because, collector. So if you look at core 2021 collector boxes, those actually have gone down in value since release, right? And part of that's because Double Masters was so good it stole the show. Part of that is because it is a core set. Part of that is, the prices for the singles have dropped dramatically since release. And part of that is just maybe there's an oversupply. Now, I'm really curious how Zendikar collectors will work. Is there really going to be an oversupply of them? Because right now, they're hard to find. Like, this wave was so delayed. Hey, we have a mythic here. Draina, the last Blood Chief. All right. Beautiful card. So this first wave was so delayed that it was really tough. It was really tough to get my hands on like a real amount. Like, we've been opening a lot of these, right? Like we opened, this is the 19th video. We opened 27 live stream on Friday. Like, it's just like the amount that we want to open on here on Cards with Michael is always like, it's tough to get that much, And we have a Phylath World Sculptor. All right. Showcase rare. And boom. An Archpriest of Iona. All right. And a little token. And I'm curious if this is going to be the case with Commander Legends. Hopefully not. But, when we open a lot of these like that, one of the other things I do recognize is viewership fatigue. Like, do you guys still want to watch me open Zendikar Collectors? We've opened a decent amount. I'm still enjoying it. I think part of it is just being able to open cards like Polluted Delta Foil. Like, come on, sets like that, it doesn't get old for me. It does not get old for me. And these branch loft and all these pathways are just so gorgeous. Of course, I gotta quickly showcase. Oh, look at that. Look at that art. I think we'll have to open at least up to like 20 something before I get even close to getting tired of seeing these. I mean, with Ikoria, the Triomes, like, those are so gorgeous. I still like smile thinking about those Triomes, right? Maybe you guys are tired of them, but I am not. I enjoy the art. I'm a fan, and I want to see them again and again. I want to see that style. I want to see that full art style. Here we have a Leyline Tyrant, all right? Nice little mythic, our first extended art mythic, non-foil, and a Null Priest of Oblivion. Sure. All right, here we go. Skyclave Shade, our showcase rare, and hey, we got a foil Crag Crown Pathway this time. All right. Probably the least popular pathway, at least I've noticed so far, but we'll see. I'm recording this right after Euro was banned, so the meta is yet to shift. Of course, this guy is not banned, which makes sense. He is the face card of the set, and even if he was the most busted card, I do not see Wizards banning their showcase, like the card that's literally on their most premium product, the Monday after release. That's just being realistic as a business. I dare. I would be shocked if that ever happened. All right, here we have another green-red pathway, Crag Crown, and a Timber Crown pathway. All right, and boom! Hey, that's a spicy meatball. Look at that. Morag, Fury of Akum. I think of that every time I see this card, but I have no idea. Do you think this is a guy who announces himself? Probably, right? He's like literally yelling his name, Morag, as he tramples over his opponents. I guess he doesn't have trample, so I take that back. He's he just headbutts them really hard. All right, and on to the next. So yeah, I mean, you know, with these showcase cards being all gorgeous and stuff, that's awesome. But I want to see a set where Wizards goes like, look, we didn't have to ban everything. Everything was great. We made a standard environment that was healthy, and then realize that that's actually impossible. I think one of the issues nowadays with standard is we have these card sets. Hey, we have a little mythic here, Turn Timber Symbiosis. We have these card sets that are relatively small, so optimization games, it doesn't take much work to truly optimize decks that are just really, really powerful. And the moment that power is kind of clear to everyone, it's very fast for people to adopt. And that's just like the only little Canyon Derby here. And the only real way to we've got another Mythic Jace. The only real way to prevent that is literally to water down the format like 2 notches. Like, we're not talking about Rivals of Ixalan level of standard, but we're talking about a lot more 1-for-1s, a lot more fair trade stuff. But the problem with that is when we start going there, standard becomes so watered down that like it's very hard for any of those cards to be playable in modern, Pioneer, and other formats. So it's a delicate balance, and I'm not surprised that set after set there's usually something that needs to be banned. I just think that it's just the reality nowadays. Like, Wizards just try new things, trying to push things, and oftentimes this will happen. But you know, the unfortunate side effect is you do have guys who do collect things, like they buy Euros, they buy things like that, and they're like, I want to play it in Standard when Standard comes back again. And that's just a terrible feels bad. And I wish there was a way that we could make sure that those guys don't have to like lose value. Like, there are stores, reputable stores, that will like buy it back or refund you or whatever. But you know, Soul Shatter, all right? So this was a 1 expedition box, but you know, it's just, it overall feels bad. Like, it happens all the time. Like, imagine all those people with Okos, right? And I don't want to say, hey, like, you should have known that card would have been banned. Like, it's like, no one keeps up with this kind of, like, not everyone keeps up with this kind of stuff, right? Like, I don't know. It's tough, but I think that the ban was a correct decision. It did need to be banned to let some decks literally breathe. Like, can you imagine playing the Rogue deck and going like, I hope they're not playing a Euro deck, and the first land they play is a Breeding Pool, and you're like, okay, well then, right? Like, it's just, we live in a different time nowadays. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this box opening. We do have a bunch more Zendikar collectors, literally another Zendikar collector right here. Also for Joe K, you'll be seeing that tomorrow. So hopefully you guys enjoy this type of content. We'll be opening this more and more. I think it's a really fun set to open. The cards that are gorgeous are extremely gorgeous, and we'll keep doing it. We'll keep doing it as long as you guys still want to watch. If you guys have any comments and feedback, please leave some below. And give it a like, a thumbs up if you enjoy this content. Subscribe if you haven't, and guys, I will see you on the next one.